Welcome to another episode of Psoto Desperado Plays Ark Survival Ascended. We're going to listen to videos in the background just to hear people's videos, entertainment purposes. I'm going on Supreme Gaming, the island server. Right now there's a whole 9 people on there. It's Sunday and there's 9 people on that server. So I'm hoping we make it in there without a problem. Last time this thing blew up on me for some reason. I got some coffee, got some water, and I just ate a while ago, so I'm kind of chilling out. Nice Sunday. Alright, and like I said before, I reduced the sound, the master volume in the game because it kept interfering. And with trying to listen, because some of these people record very low, so it's hard to hear it. So, all right, yay! I'm alive again, alive. Last time I got this little baby. Let me up this to number 3. Let's take away those clouds. Let's get all this stuff. Oh, put this back. And last time I made myself a bow and arrow. Just a regular bow and arrow. And I was killing small stuff with it until I got killed by Therizino. I did manage to keep a Therizino baby here. It says it wants cure in 46 minutes, so we'll come back later and take a look at it. I don't think I need to put stuff on it, but I'm going to put some berries anyway. I like to make sure. I think it eats berries. There we go. Alright, so hopefully I'll get an imprint on it. It's a level 88, which is really shit, but it's better than nothing, you know. I don't think I have a Therizino saddle pre-made. What's this? Oh, it's a pre-made Megatherium. Yeah, anyway. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to get my food. Never leave without your food. Alright. And let's see. I was thinking of running the cave again. Let's see. Here's Tigger. You up for it, Tigger? Tigger's like, hell yeah. I'm up for it, boy. I was watching that new Netflix show, Chaos with a K. And it's fucking weird. Talk about alternative realities, man. Something's getting attacked out there. I don't know what, but something is. ArkAscended. I want that there. That one there. Put that in place. Something's killing something out there. I don't know what. So I heard something out here real quick. What is this? Level 8. Oh, it's the baby carabinus. 138. Okay. I was considering getting these things. You can use oh shit. What's this? Come on. Come on, you. Stop screwing around with that. Oh, you're still coming over this way. Huh? Alright. Anyway, this thing keeps getting stuck on there. What I'll do is I'll put it inside my gates and it won't be able to get out. There. It's too low level to bother with, but I just don't like it, you know, seeing it there dying. For dumb reasons. There's a fish. For level 24. Alright, so we're going to go to a teleporter and go to the cave and just go fuck around in the cave. And, oh look, there's a drop there. Alright. The stars are so nice here. Damn, I'm already freezing. See, cold resist 15, cold resist 34. Okay. Damn. I still got the ice cube just because it's late at night. Shit. And that's all my good cold weather gear. Because primitive, I haven't gotten any good those things. I haven't gotten any good blueprints for cold weather gear. You know, that's what I was hoping to get. I can only make primitive right now. Okay, let's do this. Why we need that? Okay. Let's go to the teleporter. Oh, let me go ahead and start up a video. I have one here. This one is Red Leg Piper. When she comes crawling back, and she always will, for 9 minutes. Go, brother.
What's good, man? Hope you're doing well. Every woman
Oh shit.
will try to come back into your life. Every woman
Oh
will
boy.
be crawling back. Now, that doesn't mean that maybe what used to be isn't good now, and there isn't a purpose and a reason why this person's coming back into your life. That could be. But most of the time, it's because their life, whatever's going on in their life, didn't work out the way they wanted it to. Now, they're wanting to see how you're doing because they feel maybe insecure of their decisions when they were dating you 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 10, 15 years ago. I had an ex reach out to me, I don't know, probably about 5 years ago when I had a Facebook account. And it's weird because she knew I was married. And a lot of these women don't care if you're married or not. I do believe that everything happens for a reason, right? We hear that. And as crazy as that sounds, I do believe that that's true. It's just crazy to think that give it time, every woman will crawl back into your life in some way, shape, or form. Now, whether or not you allow that person to come back into your life, that's a whole nother discussion that we can have and we should have. Because most of the time, you should not allow them to come back into your life. See, man, we need to be working on ourselves physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, in all aspects of our lives, so we can put ourselves first to be the better versions of ourselves, in so that we can be the better person for maybe that next person that God has for us in our lives. See what I'm saying? We should strive to be good fathers, real good fathers. Fathers that are not going to walk out on their kids, that are going to do what's right, that are going to raise up a new generation. Love our wives well. You know, there's a sense of bitterness there. Not just on her part, but on my part. As if there was going to be some reality of a possibility that I'm going to divorce my wife or just be a talking piece or a side piece for her. What? I'm sorry. I know that there's some men out there that are like, always have a plan B, always have, a side piece. I'm not like that. And if it doesn't work out, then it just doesn't work out. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to allow somebody in my past to come creeping back up. And that was one of the reasons why I eliminated, Facebook and all social media 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't want the drama. Because that's all it is when other women of the past come creeping into your life. It's generally because things didn't work out the way they wanted to on their end, and now they're insecure with their decisions. So they want to think like, I wonder how so-and-so's doing. I miss them. I miss what we had. I messed it up. I want to make things right. 9 times out of 10, gentlemen, it's best to leave the past in the past and move forward. And I know it's hard. It's hard because there were feelings there, right? Maybe your first love, or maybe, the person that, you lost your virginity to. There's some ties to everyone. To everyone, there's ties, good or bad. If my wife and I broke up now and we separated and got a divorce of 17 years, that would be tough. That would be extremely tough. Because there's a whole life there, a life together there. And if there's a reason why she left, for whatever that reason is, don't allow her to come crawling back. A recipe for disaster, especially if you're in another relationship at the time. It's best to just focus on yourself, focus on where you're going and your goals and your future with your current spouse, girlfriend, significant other, fiance, and the direction of your new life. And just let the past be the past. We don't have to have it all together. It can look messy. It's gonna be messy. But oftentimes, they always come crawling back. What is it? What is it? I don't get this phenomenon whatsoever. about why they always come back. I used to think that when somebody does come back in your life, that they want what's good for you, right? They want to make things right. And in reality, that's not the case. In fact, if they wanted what's best for you, they would just let you live your new life. They would let you move on. Unless, of course, you have small children together, then you have that responsibility. You see, gentlemen, I don't want you to mess up what you have currently going for you. Find your happiness within yourself first, not healthy for you yourself or for your new life and your new relationships that you should be cultivating and creating something strong that the past needs to stay there in order for you to heal and grow and mature as a man for maybe that real true person that God has for you, like how he had for me throughout my pain of my past relationships with my current wife now of 17 years and the mother of our 2 daughters. Sometimes it takes going through the pain in order to receive your blessing, and that's difficult. Man, is that difficult. That is so difficult to do. I feel it. I know it. I've lived it. Little quick story time. I was 19 years old on a rooftop in Iraq in 2003. And I got a letter, the infamous letter from my fiance at the time, that she no longer wants to be with me. Could you imagine that? Hold up a sec. Imagine that. Getting
Jesus.
that type of letter when you're 10,000 miles away in a foreign land, and getting a letter saying that the person that you love, or at least you thought you loved at 19 years old, right? That she no longer wants to be with you. I was on that rooftop questioning everything. Relationships. Why am I even here? What's the purpose of all this? You guessed it 100%. She, along with every other ex over time, tried to weasel their way back into my life. There are exceptions to everything. And I do realize that some of y'all are in relationships now where that person just came back into your life and it was just meant to be. But for most of us, including myself and probably you, sometimes it's just best to walk away, leave it in the past, and look forward to what's ahead. They always come back. For whatever reason, young Kevin at 19 years old on that rooftop in Iraq had no clue what God had in store for me. If I would have just focused on the past, I would have ignored and missed the opportunity and the blessing that God had for me waiting in 2006 with my wife. And I do know that all of you gentlemen out there who may have experienced this with women coming back, you know, out of the grave and crawling their way back into your life, I encourage you, as difficult as it may seem because you just want to be with somebody, that person is there if your heart's desire is to be married, if your heart's desire is to be with somebody. You don't want to be single.
Oh, that sucks.
God will bring you someone. If you want to be single and celibate,
this thing will...
like I've said, that's great. It's
Whoa,
great if you want to be
shit,
single and
whoa,
celibate.
shit.
But if your heart's desire
shit.
is to be with
Whoa,
somebody,
shit.
leave your past in the past. It's there for a reason. Don't dig it back up. Look forward to the prize. Look forward to the blessing. Remember, men, it's not about perfection. It's about progression. It's not about where you've been, but it's about where. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm thankful that you're here. And until the next video, cheers.
Oh, we fucked. Oh, they're low level. Oh, good. Damn, I thought they were higher level. Jesus Christ. When it comes to relationships with your loved ones like that, I just leave it to you guys. I don't get involved, but the thing is, I don't really believe in relationships anymore. I used to. Okay. Had to clean the house a little bit there. Apparently I went the wrong way, so I'm going to have to go back around. But that's fine. Put on another pair of pants. And they didn't drop anything else. Okay. Oh, this is the one that got away. Alright. Jesus, that's bad. He's in Iraq and he gets a letter saying that she doesn't want to be with him anymore. I mean, goddamn, what a bitch. So sure I saw this shit over there. That's a beetle. Okay. Anyway, I need to heal up. And change video. Let's go to the next video. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, thank you, Piper. Alright, this guy, Josh Piper. That one was red like Piper. This is Josh Piper.
All right, so this is basically what they do here.
Old
you see
money
how this
out,
is like
new
a brand
money in.
new construction house, new build, double decker. This is kind of the older style house that's been there for 50 or 60 years. And so that's a new one over there as well. And then that one there is a little bit older. So all this new money comes in and displaces all the old people that have been there. And this is happening here in Seattle, in the Seattle area as well, because you have all these big companies with a lot of people that are well off, and they don't have enough new housing. So, well, they don't really have any space, right? There's basically a lot of houses already around the city. The problem is a lot of these houses are smaller and older houses, but the land is worth a lot because it's in a desirable area. So the people that have lived there for 20, 30, 40, even 50 years, some of these people, basically what's happening is all their houses get offers by builders to come in and buy their house, because then they will knock it down and they'll build, one of these
Newer
bigger
ones.
kind of monstrosity houses here, which these houses are easily, I think, $2 million. Or more. I don't know the exact price. They're probably more than that, maybe $3 million, just because of the location. One of the houses that is older, just down the street here, is selling for like $1.8 million. At least that's what they're asking. And I would imagine anyone that buys that is going to be tearing it down and building something modern, like this. No one's going to spend $2 million to live in a, old style house like that one right there. They're not going to spend that type of money. They're going to completely redo it and make it modern. And so that's happening all around here. This is in Bellevue, Washington. But that's happening in a lot of areas because the houses are so old, but there's a lot of people that want to live there. And the people that have money will come in and give the owner a lot of money for the land, because then they're going to build a house and live where they want to live. So people are getting pushed out, people that have been here a long time, and that's kind of just the way of the world, I guess. And so a lot of these new houses are being built, but it makes you wonder. It's like all these people that have these new houses, typically they got like cars like this, right? Big BMW, probably like a $60,000 car. Brand new Teslas. So they're not hurting for money, right? They got the brand new house, they got a brand new car. Then you got people that have lived in these older houses that are, like this guy's got just 20-year-old Toyotas in the driveway, and an Acura. It's probably worth just a couple $1,000s. So, the new money comes in and kind of pushes out all of the people that have been there. And so, do you guys see that where you are? I mean, I think in any kind of bigger city with a lot of companies, that tends to be what happens. You must be making very, very good money though if you can afford to buy the land for $2 million and then build a $3 million house on the land. Because I'm telling you, some of these houses are 1.5, 1.7 million that need a complete rebuild in order to look like this. They don't look like that, right? They would buy the house, they would knock it down, and then they would build like I said, a $2 or $3 million house on that land. So it really is just a small section of people. It goes back to what I said about the haves and the have-nots. You got probably 1% of people that can afford this type of stuff. This is already an incredibly expensive area to live, just for a modest house or an apartment. But you're going to build one of these houses on here, and this isn't anything crazy. Well, actually, it kind of is crazy. It's kind of like a compound. But as you move this to Texas or somewhere in the middle of nowhere, it would be nowhere near as much. It's just because of where the house is that it's worth so much. And it's a nice house, don't get me wrong, it's a brand new big house, but the land is really what makes the house worth more, because it's in a desirable location where a lot of people want to live. So everyone's getting pushed out. All these houses, like I said, when I rented a house out here, we just rented a complete piece of crap house for like 4 years, and every single house beside us was knocked down. All the people sold their houses beside us because those were owner-operated homes. They weren't being rented out. And construction zone for 4 years continuing. The houses being demolished, construction workers framing, building the house out every single day and every single afternoon for 4 years.
Ooh, some
and
big,
the money's there, right?
Scorpions.
So people that work at Microsoft or Amazon or I don't know, like Google. There's a lot of companies here that they have offices here. This is literally where the headquarters is. Starbucks, Amazon, Expedia. There's a lot of companies that are based in Seattle. And so all these people that
this is the one I never managed
they
to
want to
find.
live relatively close to where they work.
This is
And
the one
so
I never find.
That's what's been happening here.
Because they said there was 3 drops or
Everyone
something
that owned a
in
house
here.
here
This is
got
the one I
pushed out.
never
They
find.
knocked the house over. They build on these monstrosities.
That's cool.
And then kind of the whole feel of the area changes, because you have a completely different vibe than what you had
Is that a Raptor saddle?
just a few years ago.
Ooh, 240
So are you guys
Raptor.
seeing this? Let me know your thoughts on it.
I
It's kind of
love
just the way of the world, not much you
Yeah.
can do. Money talks. People probably wouldn't sell their
Sweet.
house, but if they get a ridiculous offer, they're going to take
If
it.
it was a
They're gonna
blueprint,
go
I'd
do
be
whatever they
even
want to do with
happier.
it. Retire, move somewhere cheaper
That's
and
really good.
enjoy their life. So I don't blame them. I'd probably do the same thing if I was in their shoes. So let me know what you think. Subscribe to Saturn. Subscribe to what you want. See you in the next one. Take care.
Well, the thing is, some people would look at that and say, well, that's just life. Things change. They just change. Don't you know they just change? They just change. And you're like, what the fuck? What do you mean they change? For you, maybe. Cuckoo bird. Anyway, I just threw that away. Oops. Oh, I put them on neutral, I think. I threw away a stack of hide. I thought that was a whole stack of hide. I guess not. Okay. So anyway, let's see where this comes out, because I don't remember. Ooh, look at that beautiful golden thing. Wow, look at that. I don't know where I'm going. Where's this going? Okay, this looks like it might be the main chamber. Damn. There's like 3 drops in here. Okay, there's supposed to be a drop right here. And I don't see it. Maybe somebody took it. Anyway. Alright, so maybe that's it. That Raptor saddle, that was a 240. I mean, shit, with that saddle, you can go into a cave and with a Raptor and probably come out pretty damn well off. Alright. Let's see. I just like to throw on any kind of clothes that it gives me. Just to have something on. And yeah, 240-point Raptor saddle. Jesus. Can you imagine what it would take to make that? Anyway, next video. Thank you, Mr. Piper. Another Piper. No dash. It's not too late to start.
Do
That's
not
true,
be
sister.
discouraged, people. The money is going to get better. Start a YouTube channel. Get on your lifestyle content. Start vlogging. I bet you one of your videos is going to go so viral and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I did this. Do you know how much money I make when it's raining? Move around. Go to another city. And let's get this money. It's out there and it's about to get even better. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. DoorDash!
This is
What's
a
up,
blueprint,
y'all?
dude.
I want to encourage some of y'all who do food delivery, Spark,
66.
Uber, Favor,
That's better than this
DoorDash, whatever app you use, Grubhub. Do not get discouraged. What I've learned about my 42 years on this earth is that seasons change.
Nice.
People change. You change. We change. But at the end of the day, I know people. And food delivery, grocery delivery, all this stuff that people are doing right now is only going to get better. Can you imagine people just saying, oh, I don't want to have food delivered to me no more. Oh, I don't want to go to a convenience store no more. People love convenience. We lazy, okay?
No.
We lazy.
Our
Sometimes
time belongs
things
to
get
somebody
slow,
else.
money gets
And
low.
we need the convenience
But the
to
holidays are
compensate.
coming up. Christmas is coming up. What else is coming up? Halloween is coming up. Fall is coming up. And people are going to want their stuff delivered. Ain't nobody going to want to get out here and do all that stuff themselves. Do not get discouraged, people. The money is going to get better. The money is going to get great. Hell, the money is great for me. I mean, where else can you go and make $200 in a day just delivering people's stuff? Sitting in your car, listening to music, watching YouTube videos, chilling with your family. Your kids is with you. Your kids is sitting in the car with you, y'all laughing and talking and going to deliver people's food, the easiest thing ever. Yet humans try to make it why do we make things complicated that's not supposed to be complicated? Okay? So understand that yes, it may seem like it's slow and it's this and it's that and that, all of this is happening. The money is still moneying in delivery services. Don't be sitting in your house crying about, oh, I'm not making no money, when you could be out there taking orders. Now, we're not taking them $3 orders now. We're not doing that. Okay, no. It's 8 and up. On a good day, it's 15 and up. You get to make the decision. But don't sit around moping and crying that you're not getting any orders. Move around, go to another city. Ain't nothing stopping, baby. People still moving and grooving and grinding. If it's slow for a minute, just let it die out. The times are coming back to where there's going to be so much more orders. Don't let people get in your head. Don't get discouraged. Don't give up hope. Sign up with the apps, as many apps as you can, and let's get this money. It's out there, and it's about to get even better. It's getting cold. Ain't nobody gonna want to be out here in this cold air, okay? But me, I will be out in 2 below, okay? Because the money is good. Do you know how much money I make when it's raining? On a rainy day, I'm making $50 an hour with Uber, Grubhub, DoorDash, all the apps. So you better stop being scared of the rain. You better stop being scared of a little snow, a little cold. Okay, you better quit it. I'm out here $50, $60 an hour because don't nobody want to get out in it. But I'm strong, I'm a warrior, and I will get out in it. Do you hear me? I will get out in it. I ain't scared.
Hope you have a small car.
I ain't never scared of a little money, okay? A little me. So
Sister's enjoying herself.
It's gonna get better. And if you're one of the people that you just want to complain about, oh, it's this, it's that, go find you a W-2. Go back to a W-2. And then, guess what? You're going to hate the boss, you're going to hate the co-workers, and you're going to be right back on the road. It's okay. I'm not judging you. I just know how it is. Okay? People want to say, get a job, go, da-da-da-da-da. But they at home thinking about, oh, I wonder if I would do food delivery. I wonder how that would work. She seems to like it. I hate my boss. Catherine is a bitch. Okay? Y'all know y'all be saying that. You know you be saying all that. Okay? So, stop it. Stop it. Money is money. Get this money. And if you can't get this money, go back to school. Go do something. But don't sit around and mope and complain and cry about how it is. It's going to get better. Times change. Things keep moving. Don't give up on whatever it is you're trying to do. If you're trying to do YouTube, if you're trying to find a job, you're trying to finish school, one thing I've learned in my 42 years of living is you don't give up. You may have the moments where you're down and you're sad and you're frustrated and you're confused and you're just not sure what's going to happen in your life. But one thing I know for sure is you don't give up and you don't stop thinking. You don't stop thinking of ways that you can get to where you want to get to. But try to be moral, because, try to be moral. Don't be doing nothing illegal and stealing and all that stuff, because it comes back to bite you. But use your energy. Use your kinetic energy. Move around. Use your hands, your legs, your arms, your feet, your mind to figure things out. But one thing you don't want to do is sit around and complain about it, because that's not going to help nothing. Okay? Nothing. The money's out here. The grind is out here. The people is out here getting the money, not sitting and complaining. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. Let's. Okay, let's do it. Because, man, it is so hard. Life can be so hard, and frustrating, and you have these ambitions and goals and you just don't see them being met. You can't figure it out. It's like so much is hitting you all at once and you just don't know what to do. But there's so many ways that you can make money. So many ways that you can do. Start a YouTube channel. Get on your lifestyle content. Start vlogging. Do what you need to do, and watch other people who are doing it. Follow other people. You know, don't give up. Don't think you're never think you're too old. You're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. Never think that. There is a group of people for everybody just waiting on you to put yourself out there. Just waiting on you to do what you need to do. No matter whether you're handicapped, bedridden, you start the video and just talk about some stuff and post it on YouTube. YouTube is my favorite platform. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. YouTube is that platform for me. YouTube don't be hating. YouTube will show your content, even if you're a small content creator. You ain't gotta show up looking like fine wine. You can just be yourself, post a video, find people who relate to you. They will find you. You don't have to go searching for them. They will come to you, and then advertisers will pay for your content to be shown. Pay for their ads to be shown on your content. YouTube is the platform. So whoever this was for, listen to me. Stop worrying about how you look, how you sound. Start the video, do what you need to do, because yes, the money could be slow in food delivery, but there's so many other things that you can venture into. And do not think that you can't do it. It's not that hard. You got an iPhone you're watching me on, flip that thing horizontally and start recording a video, vertically, horizontally, however it is, and put yourself out there so that you won't have to rely on being on the road all the time and having to depend on other people. There are so many ways to make money, and though you may not be monetized yet, you may not have 4,000 watch hours yet, keep on posting. I bet you one of your videos is going to go so viral, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I did this. Matter of fact, speaking of viral, I have a video that got over 2 million views, and I'm just sitting in my car with the camera, what is it, horizontally or vertically, whatever it is, just retelling my story. 35,000 likes, over 2 million views, and thousands of comments of people saying thank you for sharing your story. You inspired me. I'm so grateful for you. And just people just saying thank you. And not only that, I made over $1,500 from that video. So don't think that there's no hope. There's so much hope. Just start. And I prefer YouTube because YouTube is paying the bills, okay? YouTube is paying the bills. It takes some time, but just be consistent if the road is not treating you like you should. If these apps ain't giving you these orders like they should, start you a YouTube channel. Get on your grind. There's so many ways you can make money than just sitting around and complaining about how things are not working out, okay? I will see y'all in another video. Peace out.
Ascended phoned me us out. This is what I didn't have before.
Check out my blogs, y'all. I do your blogs on food delivery and all that. All right. Grubhub is telling me they can't reach me. I'll talk to y'all later.
Used to be a bunch of, high-level thingamabobs over here. I'm just not seeing it right now. But anyway. Okay, so we got some guys here. Those guys are just bugs. Okay. What the hell? Huh. All right, man, that Raptor saddle right there, that's like the best I could ask for. That's the best I could ask for right there. If I ever make one of those, I mean, I could probably get it up to 300. If I get lucky, because it's random when you try to do it with a bonus, I can get 300. Easy. I mean, that right there, that'll keep me alive in almost any cave. So, you gotta get more wraps. Raptors. Alright, so I think we've gotten everything we can get. It's gonna go back out this way. I think this is the way out. Because it goes up. Pretty sure that's the way out. Or is it? I don't know, is it? Let's see. Come in. Oh, I didn't see you guys. I didn't see you guys. I didn't see you guys. Well, the good thing is I got lots of chitin too. Well, she's very positive and encouraging because she doesn't mind driving around, delivering food with her kids, making $50 an hour. Because that's really good money. Where in most places you live, that's good money. Here, that would be a miracle. I only get 16 per hour for my time. My time isn't worth anything to these people. That's why I was considering getting another job, but it would be more of the same bullshit. The only good thing about this job is I get to stay home with my babies and take care of them and not have to run around in traffic every fucking day. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll go ahead and call this. We did good on this run. Oh, man. Ascendant Raptor Blueprint. Fucking shit, that's good. That's really good. Of course, you go up against a gig, you might survive one hit. Maybe. Let's see. There we go. Alright, I'm going to get this bird off of neutral because that could be a problem. And let's get all of this over here. Then put it on you. I just dump it all on the bird. And I'll sort it out later. Oh yeah, that's beautiful, man. Fucking beautiful. Yeah, the only reason I didn't do raptors last time, because raptors are really small. They don't take up a lot of space, so you can do them in a small building. They're a very common creature. You don't have to go all over the place to find them, you know. Okay. So we'll put some clothes on. Let's see, let's put that on. Put my armor on. This armor. And these shoes. Else. I don't have much else. Put that there, I guess. Now the problem with that level of saddle, I hate those things. The problem with that level of saddle is the only way you could create it is if you make a tech replicator. And I think I have the Ingrams for it. Yeah. But you see, you need element. I need 100 element as well as black pearl. But once you get that tech replicator, it'll fit. You know, all the resources and materials you need will fit in there. I'm going to try it on a smithy, but it's unlikely it'll work on a smithy. Because it probably doesn't have enough space on there. I might be able to get a quality of life smithy if there is one, and see if I can get it to work. Because I may have more slots to put more materials. It'd be nice if I can make one. And find some decent raptors. Let's see. Smiths. Okay, so it's locked me into the other tech. Oh God. See, you can make a replicator there or in one of the hobbies. But let's see. Can I do this? Okay, let's do smithy. No, I guess not. Oh, see. I think we have space for one more video. Let me see. All right, that was It's Not Too Late from DoorDash. She does the DoorDash or the Grubhub. See, she's taking that as an opportunity, you know. Oh, this guy. Racism makes unnecessary boundaries. I love this guy. Realist Being 99. He's that friend that you want to listen to because he's going to piss you off. Whatever he says, whatever comes out of his mouth is going to piss you off. But it'll make you think, you see. It'll piss you off, but it'll make you think about yourself or whatever the topic is.
Okay, guys. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about why racism creates unnecessary boundaries, and it's a completely outdated topic. So, basically, I don't know how people can be racist at all. I genuinely don't understand that at all. Out of all the years I've been alive, I really don't remember any year of my life where I would consider myself to be a racist. I mean, me personally, I know, like, I consider myself to be one of the least racist people around, and I'm easily I consider myself to be the least racist person I know. I just in general, especially, I watch a lot of foreign movies that are not in English, and I just watch it with English subtitles because, you know, like, languages shouldn't create boundaries either, you know, like, I don't need to know the language someone is speaking to relate with them or understand them, or like for them to be able to communicate properly with me what they're feeling inside or who they are as a person, you know. You don't need language barriers to exist either, even though obviously, you know, like, not everyone's gonna know like even more than a few languages or even one, you know. I mean, me personally, I know 2 languages, and I mean, I'm not going to pretend to know any other languages, but like, there are some languages where I could speak some words properly and I could pronounce them correctly, like. But yeah, anyway, like, back to all the racism shit I was talking about. So yeah, like, you know, I just hate when people stereotype people for no reason. I mean, you know, no one has control over how they're born, you know. No one chooses to be any race or any gender or any skin color or, like, you know, anything. Like, we don't get to choose like how tall we'll be, or like what color our eyes will be, or all that stuff. Like that's not up to us. We have no control over that. We're just born, and like that's it. That's literally it. I mean, what else should I explain? Like, there's nothing else to it. Like, no one chooses to be born the way they are, and like people get judged for it, which is just stupid. I mean, like, I just hear a lot of slander, like, towards like black people and like Mexican people. Like specifically them, which is stupid. Like, I legit don't get why. Like I've stood up for it before too, like multiple times. Like, if someone says something that like really offends me, like I'll say something about it. Like I'm not a bitch at all, but if it's not that big a deal, I wouldn't have the need to say anything. But even then, I just don't like hearing any racism bullshit at all. Like even racist jokes, like I never say them, and it's not that like I don't find them funny. Like obviously, like some are funny to me because like I know what a joke is. I don't take any joke seriously. It's a joke. It's called a joke for a reason. But like I just don't say any racist jokes at all because to me it's just childish. I mean, like out of all the things you can make fun of, like you're picking race. Like come on, bro. Like do better than that. Like you need to pick something better to make fun of. There's much better things you could be talking about than that. And like I forgot what it was called, but like on the topic of like interracial marriage, how like there are some people that think that like, that's just a completely bad thing, which completely makes no sense. Like the more different races get along together and like get together and like be together, like that can only do good for the world. You're not gonna make the world a bad place by having all different types of races and just different races and nationalities and like different types of people like connect or communicate with each other. That's only going to make the world a better place because people will be able to meet more people or be able to understand more people's perspectives on lives. I mean, you can't live in a bubble your whole life and just say, okay, these are the only people that I believe I should be interacting with, and then everybody else is just completely meaningless. Like, I mean, to me, a lot of people are meaningless. Obviously, I'm not gonna pretend to care about everybody, but basically, like, I'm saying, like, I don't. If I am mad at someone, like, I never bring race into it. Like, sometimes people get mad at each other and they call each other like racial slurs and all that bullshit. It's like, bro, like that's so childish. I mean, like if you're gonna make fun of someone, like don't make fun of their race. Like first of all, like it just comes off as like disrespectful. First of all, and like me personally, like it's hard for me to get offended by most things, but that's like one thing that like I don't like hearing other people say. Like I don't care if people call me racist things because I don't take racial jokes like seriously if they're tossed at me. I mean, like why would I care? Like I never chose to be the race I am right now, so I mean that's out of my control. Why would I care if someone talks shit about my race? Who cares,
I
man?
can do it.
But I don't like hearing other people be put down for their race or being told that they're unworthy because of like the nationality they are or the race they are. It's just cruel. It's awful. Like after all this time, like like after like all the bullshit people have gone through, that like even exists today. With like slavery and all that bullshit. Slavery still exists today. Like whether you want to believe it or not, it does. Slavery still exists. It's just not legal now. So this shit still happens and it is race related. It even happens in prisons. I mean, it's a proven fact that like just black people in general get treated so much worse by judges and cops than like paler skinned people would, or like just like people that don't have dark skin tones or aren't black, like that, like that's just a fact. I mean, like I'm not trying to like paint them as like, I'm not trying to like make people seem like, I'm not trying to make people seem like they're like victims or like make them like feel wrong about that. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying facts. Like like that's just the fact that happens. Like there's been just so much research and studies done that prove that prisons are just like very racist, and the government's very racist in general too. I mean, they're all racist, these fucking pieces of shit, you know. I mean, they're not gonna say it. They're not gonna say it publicly, unless they're a fucking idiot. I mean, they are idiots. They all are, but you know, they're not gonna say this shit in public because they know people would get offended by it, and there are a lot of there are followers that would support them no matter what. I mean, there's a lot of racists that have a lot of supporters, you know. I mean, sadly being a racist doesn't hinder you as much as it should, you know, because me personally, like, I just wish, like, people would understand that there's only one race, and that's the human race. That's it. That's the only race that should matter at the end of the day, you know. You know, we can. There's over 180 countries, probably more. Like, there's over 100 countries that exist, and each of them have different nationalities and different types of people that look different from others. I mean, people are supposed to look different from others. I mean, why the fuck would you want everyone to look similar to you? You know, first of all, that's just dumb. You know, you shouldn't want everyone to be like you. Like, that's just egotistical, and it just makes you look like a fucking piece of shit asshole. So don't be like that. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk about this for like a long time, and it's just something that's bothered me. You know, I wish racism and like all the boundaries that surround it would just like disappear and just like completely collapse, because the world is going to become a better place if racism goes away. Sadly, I don't think that ever will, because humans have just not proven themselves to be smart enough up until this point. So I know I'm a great person and I'm not a racist. I never questioned myself about that. I know who I am, and I don't need anyone to tell me who I am. I know who the fuck I am, and I know that the human race is what I truly believe in over any other types of races of people that exist. And if more people thought like that, I truly believe the world will be a better place. I mean, I don't know how it would now make the world a better place. It would make people treat each other so much better than we do now. And I mean, it's sad that I have to say this, you know. Like, I'm glad I'm saying this, because I feel like if I don't say this, no one else is going to. I mean, nobody has balls anymore these days. I mean, everyone's a bitch mostly. So, I mean, no one's gonna say anything. No one has the balls to do anything. So, I just wanted to make this to talk about this and say that I wish we would treat each other better. And I mean, racism should have never existed in the first place. I hate that idea was passed down onto people, and it made people treat others like slaves, and it just makes people get egotistical and think they're better than a certain group of people for being born somewhere they had no control over and taking ownership of accomplishments that they had no part of. You know, it's all that bullshit, you know, man. This is all dumb. Like, this has just separated society so much more than it should be. Society should not be where it is right now, and racism is one of the big factors that keeps society from being at its full potential. So, I just hope you all got something out of this, and I just hope you guys understand my perspective and where I'm trying to come from, because I'm genuinely trying to spread a good message. That's the point. I'm saying this out of positivity. Like, I want the world to be a better place. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if anyone watched this and enjoyed what I said, then thank you. I appreciate you for stopping by.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody likes racism. I've never met anybody who liked it. Even the fucking bullies repent because eventually it gets turned back on them for whatever reason. Stupid, but yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. That was Realist Beings, the most real motherfucker real. Yeah, so you gotta have thick skin with this gentleman, and you have to be willing to admit the truth about yourself, not just others and the world around you. And he's a little, yeah, real direct. But in this one, it looks like he held back a bit. I could tell he didn't hesitate, but he was not as forefront as he would on other things. So anyway, thank you for watching. It's been over an hour, so we're going to stop it here, and we'll do another video.